There we go. Ah. Ugh. Fermented goat piss. Okay. Who wants some woke troon magic? Who wants some woke? Big glass of woke with it. Copy. Talking nonsense about magic. Stop by. Explain to them that one by one that they are not funny. I've never been funny. They should leave comedy to the professionals. Pulling a mythic raised foil. An undeserved. Let's see. Post. I'm not even gonna look. I don't want to know. Who? What's not funny? Oh man. I'm gonna play a shitty game. That's what's not funny. Oh, this is garbage. Why am I doing this to myself? What's going on here? Did I break this? We should pour this in here. I'm drinking the most Cinco de Mayo leftover beer in existence. It feels like somebody took the V8 tomato veggie soup and put it in a beer can with beer. That's what this tastes like. It's ugh. Tried something different. Go to a liquor store. Be brave. Try something new. Try a new flavor. And ugh. Ugh. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Oh, man. What's going on here? Whatever. Green or white spells. Blue, white, black, green, blue, white. And the arena gay chicken. Any other weirdos? Okay. You can have a fantasy IP, and not everybody's a weirdo and a gay chicken. Black or green spells? Let's do it black. Fine match. I should make it competitive. What the fuck? Oh. My ducks. What is it? Black or green? Okay. Let's do black. Who's online? Hey, yo. That's fun. Neil Beetle. Oh, boy. Hit the like button, everybody. What brings you here tonight? How do you feel about Magic the Gathering? I watched a really interesting video by Distraction Makers. I love the name of that channel, by the way. About the Magic's overly complex, and the recent Pro Tour event in Vegas was example of that. I made a sandwich with gabagool in it on it. Like, this is a real hardcore, like, Pure deli meat. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good. I wish I could say the same thing about this beer. Oh, good. Enchantment deck. I love these. Uh-huh. He's fun. There you go, Nishi. We got a snake. Speaking of which, just caught. New Jersey now, 6th state with suspected hantavirus case. Great. After residents were exposed to. Great. Awesome. What happened? Did you beat Matt? What's going on? War.gov UFO release? What? And other... Wait, what? Is that real? All right, that's a whole nother fucking kettle of fish. I don't have my other monitor up. It like legit fell down. I was fucking around for like 2 minutes just now straight, and this guy didn't even do anything. Buddy, what are you doing? Oh, did I forfeit my turn? I think I did. Oops. I can kill all three of those. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Ow. Oh. No. I'm gonna refresh that. Mm-hmm. Dropped a piece of gabagool on me. Goodbye. This is gonna hurt. Go wide, kill me with stuff. Oh my god. Kill that. 3, 4, 5. Can you get me? I'm not looking at chat right now, so nobody get upset. Be a man. Don't put mayo on your buffalo sauce. Buffalo sauce is not spicy. That's a bullshit thing to do. That turn I basically forfeited is going to kill me. Like, quite literally. Well, and the arena rigged shuffler. It's all right. I played a bunch of black spells, killed stuff. I need to... I'm a Vato now, Holmes. Vato, Cogna. E Cogna. Chupa mi pinga, Cogna. No sé, gringo. Oh, I'm reading that on stream and I'm sounding stupid. Peak entertainment. You don't put mayonnaise with buffalo sauce. The only thing that goes with buffalo sauce is blue cheese. Okay. Do I have music? No, I don't. With just spiciness. You don't have taste. My sandwich is just a bunch of Italian deli meat and the Dave's wheat grain bread. That's it. Mm-hmm. Where my Magic players at? All right, show me your stuff. Goodbye. Not happening. He can't cast anything. That losing that ramp killed him. Got a 3-drop. Okay. Bonk. Take action. Create the thing. No card draw for you. You're done, buddy. That's 6 mana. What do you got? Okay. Oh, look, Hogwarts that isn't Hogwarts. Okay. Discard. Excuse me. Bang. Gain life. Can't do anything. Hmm. Hmm. Non-land. Okay. Should have held up that counterspell, clown. Denied. Hit the like button, everybody. I got 0 likes. What are you people doing to me? Get some music. The Pentagon just dropped this. So wait, the Pentagon just dropped Aliens? And they remade Star Fox 64 for the 3rd time. Oh look, I won. Oh. I'm loving this sandwich right now. I don't need any of that. I straight up... I guess my refrigerator is weird. I don't have mayonnaise in my house right now. 0. Oh look, a guy named Ice. That's not sus. Oh, I didn't go first. Okay. Where's everybody at? Your mother. What is this garbage? card your shit. Fuck you, Giada. Okay, great. Buddy, why are you holding up? Why are you holding up? Why you spread your bread on me? A road? Oh, God. I'm taking a beating. That's dead. No attacks. Jeez. That's bullshit. What is this? What? I thought that was conspiracy. This is March in the Machine after trash. Oh my God. This is brutal. Like, can't do shit brutal. You can block a flyer. All right. Weird. It's like they know what's in my hand. He's just gonna sack Yada. Sacrifice is a non-token creature of their choice. Alright. Wait, what? Wow, look at that. 1/3 of this deck is swamps. I got 2. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The government released the UFO footage. Oh, bullshit. Come on. This is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. That's a drone or a speck on the camera or something. That's... Don't buy that shit, people. Oh great, a demon deck. This card's something. Clown. I gotta hurry up. He's got a lot of recursion. What is this thing? What is this? Oh, great. This card. He's gonna try to sneak in with something. He's got the mana. How do you create a treasure token? Oh. Oh, great. He's gonna resurrect that. What does this do? Target a card from my graveyard that was put there this turn. This won't have haste, no matter what he does. So 5 mana, Coiling Rebirth. Can you... Oh, you scumbag. You gained 2. He's gonna take 3. Oh. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you and good night. He doesn't have a demon. Oh, man. I barely won this one. Alright, there it is. You gonna pay 3 life? Isn't he dead? Ah, scumbag. He's gonna gain 2. Ooh, that makes me mad. Oh, what a nail biter. Defender. Yeah, I'm not worried about him attacking. I gotta do this. It's a lot of fucking mana. That. Done. Submit. That'll offset some of the bullshit. Yeah. Oh, man. Crap. Shit. Oh, it's so annoying. I got a bunch of gabagool crumbs on me. Mm-hmm. I like what he's doing here with this deck. Put a decayed counter on this guy. But like, why attack with a 3/3? You'll lose. Oh, put on my dudes. I like that. This is spicy. I like it. I like this guy. He's got style. Oh, man. I gotta send in the dudes. Okay. Now, if I attack, I'm gonna lose 2 buddies. Here. Oh, man. That sucks. I don't care. That is an interesting mechanic. Put decayed counters on your opponent's stuff. I'm not gonna. I can't get over. There's nothing I can do. The only thing that's gonna help me right now is Phyrexian Obliterator, and it's arena, so I'm not gonna draw it. Okay, whatever. You gain 2 life. My turn. Lose 1, gain 1. All right. Oh, that might help. Oh, he's done then. Yeah, that's gone. I'm not letting that happen. Nothing I can do. He'll lose 2 each turn. What up, Dunk? Dunk, I was looking at that UFO thing. I don't buy it, man. That's a drone. That's a speck on the camera. I don't believe it. There's more than one, right? That's the Middle East. That's like Iran, Russia, China fucking with us, spying on us. I'm leaving. This guy can... Gas is $7 a gallon, and where'd you put that? In free rant? Yeah, okay. Free range. Pashka. Good job, fat chocobo. Whenever another creature you control enters or dies, that creature's power is greater than this creature. Put them on counter. I don't remember what my deck does. What lands you're running? Okay. Oh, bullshit. Project Bluebeam? What is that? What is Project Bluebeam? Rusty, how do you feel about aliens? I need Rusty's opinion. What do you and your buffalo mayonnaise roast beef... Here's what I'm talking about with the aliens. Oh, God, I can't even believe I'm saying this. Here's what I'm talking about with the aliens. It's an expression I didn't want to have to say tonight. Creatures you control get plus... Yeah, do the thing. Yeah, my guy that can't attack or block. What does he do? Oh, God damn it. Maybe cast a non-creature spell. Conjure a card named Monastery Mentor. That's bullshit. Alright. Boom. Yeah. Value. Value Town. Legendary. I am not going to attack because that would be stupid. I only make good decisions. What do you think there, Eagle Chihuahua? What are your thoughts? Oh, God damn it. Dude, I suck at Brawl. I'm about to get, what did I even just say? I'm gonna get run over, and I'm gonna deserve it. Hit me, Phyrexian, hit me as hard as you want. Took a beating today. Took the daughter to the zoo by myself, and it is fucking brutal with a 2-year-old. Love her to death, but they are just non-stop energy. Bruh, what are you doing? Why did I get a food token? What is this? Oh, you gifted me food. Thanks. I was starving. 7, 8, 9, 10. Why the fuck does a unicorn mentor somebody? I don't think you hit me hard enough. Well, you won. For... What is this to equip? Playing card, put it in the hand and shuffle. I don't have enough gas for that. I would put the black blade on it. I don't have enough cheese. Can I play that? Nope, I can't. I'm gonna do that. Sack of food. Gain 3 life, and then get it absolutely run over. I'm dumping out of this dude. Oh, man. Send me a Pioneer challenge. I'll do Pioneer all the live long day. Shit. Alright, hang on. I don't remember what this deck does. Let's go with this one. People, I got 8 concurrents and 0 likes. Somebody help me out, please. Really? The more likes I get, the more I appear in people's feeds with my over-the-top, ridiculous thumbnail. Oh, god damn it. Your authority of the consoles. Why is my deck invalid? Oh, it's a Pioneer deck. Okay. Authority of the consoles, Pioneer. Ooh! Let me tell you something. Alright. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Ready. The Red Sox won. They did something. So there's the UFO files. I'll leave it to the smarter and better looking Asmongold to do the reaction stuff. Because who the hell am I? No servers in common. Whatever. Dunk, that person on Horizon who tried flexing on me. Everyone in my chat is laughing at you. I DM'd them on Discord, and they didn't reply. They did not expect that. That's a power move. Alright, fine. I'm gonna get right in. Get it. What are you gonna do? Come on. He's gonna exile it, maybe, and get a poison counter. Come on. Come on. Play that one drop. What's it called? I gotta remember, this is somebody on my friends list, so I gotta behave myself. Okay. This is a 2-3. We're not gonna do anything there. Pay 2, submit 0, boop. Do that. Get another one. Do that. Do that. Auto pay, draw a card, you get 2 poisons. Oh boy, you're in trouble. Okay. Mana's 5, 6, 7. Can I math this right? Blue. Do that. Draw. 6, 7. Okay. Pay 0. Confirm. 8, 9. 6 or 7. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, now this is hexproof, flying, indestructible. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Sorry, dude. Feel bad doing that. A little bit. Just a little bit. That's, had to do it. Alright, I'm gonna get back at my dailies, Phyrexian. It was nice playing you with my friend. Oh, okay, we'll do one more. That's 2 out of 3 with Pioneer. You can use every deck. Yeah, I don't want to... Yeah, that was like an asshole. Oh, I won. I'm going to dump out now. Gay Chicken's back. Hashtag Gay Chicken. Gay Chicken on a UFO. God, I remember 2013. That's the year I graduated college, and it... Shit felt so normal back then. You didn't care what the president said or did. Obama was just kind of there. Yeah. You can change your deck if you want. Obama was just there. He was just president. Like, you just, like, you knew what you were getting. I'm Barack Hussein Obama. I approve this message. Like, you knew what you were getting. It was boring. It was unexciting. Nobody was talking about him all the time. All the Republicans hated him because they're mostly all racist. What's going on? What? What's going on here? Ready. Oh, he changed decks? Alright. Oh, it's an aura deck. Cheat Brain? Murder Cake? I'll leave it. Black deck. Ready? Oh my god. Oh. Hashtag I miss Obama. I have not changed my arena avatar since 2018 or 17, whatever it was. This Tezzeret was one of the base avatars, and I picked that, haven't touched it since. Oh boy, life gain, I can't wait. See, this is how you know that direct challenges are not rigged like the rest of Arena. You get the card you need. I just got 2 of them. This feels like my deck got shuffled from our last game and the 2 cards were bunched together. That ever happened to you when you played Magic as a kid? Oh my god. Just hit me as hard as you can. That's what I like that strategy. That's a sound plan. When I was a kid, I would go play Magic with my friends and I'd have, you know, both my Grizzly Bears attack, you know. Game ends, I take my deck and just put it together. The next time you shuffle it, you don't shuffle it that great. All those cards are still clumped together from your last game. That's what this hand looks like. Minus the slip out the back. Oh boy. I could phase it out. That'd be really funny. Does he have lethal? No, he doesn't. He's gaining life, but it doesn't make a difference. Life gain means nothing against poison counters. He might get me on this. What has he got? Oh. But he's only got 1 card left. I didn't want to do that. You gotta be careful, my friend. 5, 6. That is Final Fantasy 11. There's Sanjuro-san, FFXI. You know exactly what you're listening to. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. As long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counters. Let's do that. You're getting a couple poison counters. I like your Jigen profile picture there, Sanjuro-san. That's Sanjuro from Dot Hack. He's one of my favorite characters. I thought he was so cool, Sanjuro. Oh my god, you're beating the crap out of me. Oh, dude, I feel bad beating you. Yep. Oh! I forgot. Oh. Oh, man. Well, hit the like button, please. Somebody hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. Help me get to 2,000 subscribers. What am I at? I don't remember. How many subs am I at? I want to get 2K subs. People on YouTube that hate me, that I call out the trans bullshit. They're like, oh, you're less than 2K subs, you're nothing. It's from a film I like by Akira Kurosawa. Oh. That's not Jigen? Oh no, Sanjuro? That's gotta be Jigen in your profile picture, but Sanjuro is from a different movie. I think Sanjuro, the character, yeah, Yojimbo, right? Yosagi Yojimbo? Because in the Dot Hack game with Sanjuro in it, the game, the Dot Hack game, Dot Hack Infection. Sanjuro is Dot Hack Infection is it's a game about an MMO, but it's not actually an MMO, but it looks like an MMO. Where, like, part of the game, when you meet Sanjuro, he sends you a direct message. He's like, yeah, my username is based off of the movie, Yosagi Yojimbo. So that's how I know. Alright, let's change decks. Do something janky. How about this? Let's see what he does here. Ready? Well, how you doing, Sandro? You play Magic? Magic player? Final Fantasy 11, do you play retail? Are you on Horizon? I'm a regular Horizon player and it's bad for my brain, but I keep doing it anyway. I only got one like button, click. Hit the like button, people. Oh, nope, keep going. Yeah. Final Fantasy 11 is just permanently ingrained and burned and seared into my brain from the 2005 and on. Played it on and off from 5 to 2012. And I started playing private server in summer of 2024. I was like, that game never left my brain. I wanted to play it, but I just couldn't pay monthly for it anymore. 11 years and has picked it up again retail about a year ago. So you probably played it back in the bad old days before level sync, before trusts. Yeah, when I played, I was talking to my channel member and one of my mods, Dunk. I got him into playing Horizon. I was telling him, I was like, yeah, level sync didn't always exist. Oh yeah, 04 to 16. Those were the days. What is this thing? Whenever you proliferate, each opponent loses 2 life. Oh boy. Auto pay. What is it? That's a 1/3. I can't kill that. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, proliferate. Oh boy. You gotta give me a poison counter for this to do stuff. I feel like there's bigger threats, but I'm gonna do this anyway. Dead. What server were you on? I was on Titan server. I don't remember that as the server that it got rolled into. Auto pay. What is this thing? 2-4 menace. Oh boy, we're in trouble. No, we're not. Just kidding. That Toxic 2 is pretty shitty. Diablos. Okay. What? Oh, Menace. I can't block it. Oh, that's you, sneaky man. Or woman. Whatever you are. Whatever gender you are. Oh. Spice. Damn it. I'm gonna whack you back. Take that. Yeah, they merged servers. There's been some news articles recently about... Oh, isn't this the card that breaks the game with multiple copies? Becomes attached to creature for as long as this equipment remains attached. You may have that creature. Okay. No! Fucking idiot. I did the wrong one. Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, so there was some news within the past year. Happened twice. There's the Final Fantasy XI server, Azura. The Final Fantasy 14 11 themed raid events got a lot of people interested in trying 11 that have never played it before. Dies, proliferate, dot, menace, you suck. One, two, menace. What happened was people were sneaky, man. I like this. This is janky. Yes, everyone piled into Azura because I think when you would 11, this didn't happen when I played. You can shoot. I think it was. I don't remember. You can pick your server. People were just picking the first one there, which was Azura. Because it was at the top. People were like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I just want to play. And Azura got too packed. And it happened again a few months ago where people picked a server. Ooh. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah. Value. People picked another server that got crowded and Square had to cut it off. So 2 servers got overcrowded. I'm at 8. I'm gonna die. I can't believe I fucked that up. I'm so mad. I gotta play my other dude here. Let's see. This. Play that. Auto pay. Play that. Draw a card. Oh, sexy. Alright. Menace. No attacks. Yeah. So you play Magic, Sandro? I didn't catch that. The Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set. I bought 0 of it because I didn't... Final Fantasy 11 was not fairly represented. And it really bothered me. Pain 101. What the fuck is this thing? What? What? Oh, whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Ah. Haha. Well done. Well done. I gotta do my Duolingo. Alright. I'm gonna get back at my dailies, friend. That's a spicy deck, dude. Nice! Are you enjoying the Final Fantasy? If you like Final Fantasy, if you're a fan of the Final Fantasy series overall, the Final Fantasy Magic set is the thing for you. I recommend it. I'm just a picky, obstinate asshole, and I want things exactly how I like them, or I don't engage. This deck is called Crank That Soldier Boy. You play Commander with the family 3 to 4 times a week? Good for you. You got family that plays Magic? Awesome. Your family plays Magic? Good for you. I want to play Paper Magic. I just can't because I don't have the time. I have a 2-year-old, and I just don't have the time to sit there and hunker down and play Magic. I prioritize my family. You all play. Good for you. This was it your wife, your kids, and all that stuff? One of my channel regulars and one of my mods, shout out my pal Nishi, our entire family plays private server Final Fantasy XI, the same one I'm on. Haha, I like what you're doing here. Bonk. My mod Nishi, her parents play Horizon, so there's like a living room full of computers and everybody's playing Final Fantasy XI. That's just awesome. What a party at that house. Alright. He's probably gonna block with what's her name? Older brother, sister, nephews, 3 of them, and a niece. Nice. Buddy, what's your plan? You got life gain? I match your Thalia with my Thalia. My Thalia is prettier than yours. Not really. The original art is the best. What kind of commanders do you run? You got the Final Fantasy commanders? What is going on here? My Duolingo's yelling at me. It's shaming me until I do my Duolingo lesson. Buddy, what is your plan? You gotta block sometime. Why is she a 5-4? Oh, that's shitty. Okay. Oh, can I poke him? Should I do it? Bonk. And turn. Okay. Played on Horizon for a bit at launch, then almost got the loose Shangrod, then suddenly burned out. Yeah. Nice. Play the Ashtola deck. God damn it. Ugh. Yo, son of a bitch. Okay. Probably want to keep that Thalia around. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. He might beat me. 3-3, 4-5. Okay. Bonk. Ooh, fun. 3-3, 4-4. What is this? 3. There's a tax on this thing now. 3, 4. Let's pay the 2. Let's see what I get. Auto pay. Spin that wheel. Not really one I wanted, but alright. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. 5-5. No, we don't want that. Yeah, Final Fantasy XI, I go through spurts like this. No fun combo player recommended me. No fun combo player recommended me? Who's no fun combo player? What? Simic Secret Strixhaven deck. Nice. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Strixhaven lore, but I get why people like it. Dark Raven Power Full Good. I don't want to pay taxes anymore. Bye-bye, Thalia. I'm not paying my taxes. Phyrexian Takeover. Oh, so you probably know him as... Oh, okay. Takeover ran a really fun, interesting brew. Can y'all please hit the like button on the stream? It would certainly help me out. 3-3, 6-6. He does that to you in real life. Phyrexian Takeover is a fine individual. They are worth being friends with in my book. I have one friend who plays Magic. Like, in this continent. Well, no, the other guy's in the continent. The other guy's in Canada. But, yeah, they're both dead. You liked the game, man. Nice. Okay. Ooh, boy. Ah, shit. Choose legendary you wish to keep. Boop. Two buddies. Bang. You're not dead. Got a board wipe. Got a board wipe. Got a board wipe. Yeah, Final Fantasy XI just hasn't left my brain. Like, it totally... This channel was supposed to be just like... I was making a lot of Magic videos. If you watch my backlog as far back as, like, summer of 2024, I was on a tear of consistently making Magic videos. I was doing good on them. Then I ruined my own consistency and just started playing Final Fantasy XI, and it totally tanked my channel. But I met other friends along the way. Then I learned you don't have to do... You know, do what you enjoy. Oh, I was humming the Bastock theme, and I hum it with my daughter in the car, and I was... like a cappella, the Sandorian bagpipes. My daughter loved it. She was mimicking me. She's 2. So if I can share that with my children, that's great. And I've loved the reaction I've gotten from people. He plays stacks all the time. He's a filthy motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know what stacks means. Honestly, like, I know what it is. I've seen that wording around, but I don't know what a stacks deck does. I can't think of the cards involved. Had the whole set on CD. One of the first iTunes purchases I ever made in like 2004 was the Sandorian theme. Oh, it's one of these decks. Oh man, I know it's so much easier to be a fan, like fandom now for video games, anime. Because all that stuff is so easy to get now, digitally, on YouTube. I still got a token. Buddy, what are you doing? Okay, great. You gonna unsummon the token? You're an idiot. I'm gonna make this guy pay. You're gonna pay taxes now, buddy. Take that. Waste another unsummon. I'm gonna build a deck. I'm gonna make him pay for it. Oh, you scumbag. They reprinted this? Exclusion Mage? Bruh. You gotta be out of gas by now. What's your plan? Did you see that the, Do you play Final Fantasy XIV, Sandro-san? Did you get the Jollibee bucket, chicken bucket? I did. I'm drinking out of my Jollibee Final Fantasy XIV cup right now. Where was I going with that? Do you play 14? I don't know what my thought was there. I lost it. I never played 14. I just appreciate any other Final Fantasy. What I was going to say is, like, they opened up a Square Enix store in North America for the first time, but it's in fucking LA. Controlled a lot of taxes. That sucks. Yeah, they opened up a Square Enix, like, coffee shop. Quiche shop or something. What the fuck? I hate Arena. This game is so rigged. My deck is 1/3 lands. I drew 2. That's impossible. That doesn't happen. Oh man, why was the game so bad that it had to be reborn? What was wrong with that game? Get a body. No attacks. I'm gonna get beat up by a freaking stupid Spectral Sailor. That's fun on Arena. He's way more fun on Arena. So your friend's a tryhard. Well, he's just good at the game in paper, but on Arena he plays jank. It wasn't runnable on most PCs. Hey, Hot Dice is here. We got a party. Your Ornithopter costs 17 mana? What did he do? Jeez, you know what's bad when you have to pay taxes on an Ornithopter. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. We got something. Okay, that can go. You don't get the discount anymore. Bonk. Start. Wow, 15 FPS. That's terrible. There's a really good YouTube video I watched Like it's a documentary about the Final Fantasy 14 rebuild, and they changed it when they had to rebuild the game into A Realm Reborn. It's very nerdy, very documentary, very nerdy, but like it's worth watching. I enjoyed it. I never forgot it because it's a good like project. If you go to business school, it's a good project management video to watch. Oh my God! Copied God Pharaoh's statue with a mirror. Who does that? That's just mean. Who would think to do that? I guess Phyrexian would. That's all right. That's why magic is great, right? Can he kill my thing here? 1, 2, 3. No, he's gonna block with the 1, 4. That's stupid. Cancel. I'll let you live for now. Okay, he's gonna draw with Spectral Sailor probably. That's 4 mana, buddy. You gotta pay that Thalia tax. So the guy, shout out Gabe if you're watching, my buddy who built this PC. He oh, I know what to do. He has a Brea deck, Brea Commander deck that I cannot. I've never fucking beaten it. I think that's the one stuck in my mind. That's the closest thing I can relate to on the matter. I can't play 2 spells. Oh, he's tapped out. Buddy, why'd you do that? Buddy, why'd you do that? Oh, first strike. 2/2. All my dudes can kill it. Alright, good. Bonk. Okay. See you later. Get a body. This is like a discount control deck. Is this a pre-con? I think this is a pre-con. This guy's edging me out with a pre-con. I won't have it. Why is he Leroy Jenkinsing like that? 3 mana. Does blue have a ramp spell I don't know about? Is he gonna giant growth his creatures and copy them several times? 1/1/1 tone. Okay, 1/1/1/1/1/1. Why did I do that? It untapped. Okay. This extra lack of mana is kind of annoying. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're done. Block 1, dude. Take it on the chin. Let me go to the bathroom. Oh. Take that, Clive. Alright. I'm gonna run some ads and hit the bathroom. Hit the like button, people. Only got... Whoa. What'd I do? 3 minutes. Okay. Run some ads. Be right back. I'm muted. I don't know what I just said. So the Magic the Gathering Strixhaven. This is the second time in Magic's history we've gone to that Strixhaven school. Strixhaven exists on a playing card called Arcavios. So Strixhaven is basically Magic's version of Hogwarts in the game. We went to... Fuck you, your go. My mic is muted. No, I was going to ask you, you mentioned the gay thing of Magic. Some of the cards are great looking, but for reason I get an overwhelming gay vibe from it. Magic goes out of its way for representation and diversity. And great that I'm glad you mentioned the gay thing. Not that you need to, you know, be proud or anything, but like, I don't know what to say. Magic's they have a lot of representation. They cram a lot of representation into the cards. A lot of people are not happy about the overwhelming, everything's trans and just weird now. It's a lot of, they took high fantasy and just gated up. So you're gay and it rubs you the wrong way. 3 damage to each creature. This guy's just a... Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna fucking get him. It is very forced. Yeah. So a lot of people are turned off by that with Magic recently. So like, how do you feel about like an obviously gay creature though? Like there's a Planeswalker, Ral Zarek. He's gay, canonically. He's a gay character in the Magic storyline. Chandra is a lesbian. Oh god damn it. Who else? Chandra's a lesbian. Draw a card, then discard a card. Oh god. Phases out. Great. The gay thing in Magic, fine. But there's a lot of the trans stuff that's just non-stop with Magic. What's he gonna do? If he phases this out, you gotta phase something out, buddy. Buddy, you're dead. Yeah. So as a gay person, how do you feel about the trans agenda? I've read online, like it's anecdotes and different things, how a lot of gay people feel like, just lack of a better way to put it, good old-fashioned gay people. They don't like the trans things. They see it as an agenda. And they believe that like they're taking like trans women, biological man who becomes a woman, trans woman, that those are actually just gay guys and they're being led down a road to inject hormones in themselves and all that. Am I off base there? What do you think? Or if you don't have an opinion, that's okay too. But Magic has been doing a lot of it. I was saying this when my mic was muted. There's representation, and then there's appealing to a bunch of people that are just the loudest voices in the room demanding for attention. That's what the latter is what's happening with magic. Trans women is just new gay therapy. I don't have to be gay to see that. That's an interesting way of putting it. That's the thing. You get like a trans woman who's a man, identifies as a woman, and then dates a guy. So you're just gay? Or you're a trans woman, so biological man, identifies as a woman, dates a woman. You're a gay guy pretending you're straight? Like, I don't get the... I don't know. My stammering here is showing me out of my depth. I'm pretty humble. I know when I'm wrong. I'm out of my depth. I don't speak to something, but there's some of this is just like doesn't make any sense. Because when I was a kid, this just wasn't a thing. A lot of this stuff. Funny enough, talk about magic. You just call them confused. There's Hasbro has their name on some hospitals in Rhode Island. I think they're only in Rhode Island. Oh, fuck you. Discard a card. Okay. Gotta get this guy quick. Alright. Play that. The Hasbro hospitals are doing conversion therapy, which the Hasbro execs know this is happening, and there's people protesting those hospitals saying with signs that said stop transing gay kids. Buddy, you're gonna fucking get it. Pay 2 life. Oh. Okay, sack a creature, no problem. I'm gonna animate this sword and stick it in your ass. Oh, fucking idiot. Okay, I know what to do. Fuck that up. It doesn't matter. Boop. Oh, wait, target player sacks a creature. Get him. Okay, you can only make me discard. I don't have any cards in hand. Oh boy. Alright, smart guy. What are you gonna do? Uh-huh. Resolve. Oh my god. Resolve. Okay. Pass. My turn. Take action. Land for turn. 5, 4, 5, 6. I gotta... I don't have a choice. He's gonna make... Okay, I know what to do next turn. Okay. I'll get him. Pretty sick that adults go along with it. You're an idiot. He fucked up. He's got no cards left. Resolve. Resolve. Oh, it's a hard cast. Activate. 2 cards in hand. Take action. Ah, you're dead. Shoot him with Eroded. This is beautiful. I love this deck. Right? Boop. Does he have haste? Goodbye. Yeah, see, I have a 2-year-old and she's firmly a girl. We reaffirm that. Like, you're little Benson, are you a boy or a girl? I'm a girl. Okay, yeah, that's right. Nothing wrong with that. Kids aren't, let's put it this way, the horse is being led to water. Kids are not coming to this conclusion on their own, and they never have. This wasn't a thing when I was a kid. I was born in the late 80s. So, you know, I guess maybe we're all on the same age cohort here. What the fuck is this thing? Curious Cadaver. Sack a clue, return this card from your graveyard to your hand. That's bad. Why can't it just reanimate? I think the horse is being led to water. Pretty evident, in my opinion. Born in the 70s? Okay. So maybe you're my brother's age, give or take. So with Magic, there's a lot of an agenda stuff with trans and non-binary and like gender fluid characters. It's not necessary. A lot of what's going on in the Magic community, especially the trans players, they talk about themselves. I spend way too much time on Magic Twitter, and a lot of them are just like, oh, I'm trans, what are you gonna do about it? I sat down with my opponent was microaggression me because of my gender or the lack thereof. And yeah, that's right, Hot Dice, that's a great point. A lot of it's just narcissistic. They want everything to be about themselves. And yeah, there's a lot of that in Magic there, Sandro. Yeah, is that the D&D that had the gay cover, the gay beholder, and the blue guy and the other guy dancing and kissing? Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care about gay characters. I don't care. Alexander the Great was gay, one of the oldest historical figures. Like, I don't care if you're gay. It doesn't matter. If it thematically works and it's not like the focal point of the story, and you're not making every character gay, we get it. Yeah, it's just narcissism. You got like the senior game designer at WOTC, Carmen Clomparens, which is a trans woman, I believe, talking about paid transparency for women, talking about their raise. They make $162,000 a year. You're not a woman, first off. And second, they're paying you that much because if they don't, they'll get sued because they're a bunch of woke lefties and they don't want to get... It's a woke lefty company doesn't want to get sued by a woke lefty employee. So, I mean, maybe you'll appreciate this. So here's a window capture. What is this? Window capture brief? Maybe? Here. Scryfall. Hold on. So Magic has a lot of pride cards. They've done secret layers about gay cards in Magic the Gathering. Pride cards. The name includes pride. That's not it. LGBTQ cards. Here. Well, apparently all these characters are gay. I didn't know this guy's gay, but that's fine. I guess that Johnny's gay? I don't know. Alicia, she's suddenly trans. Because in the lore, she was retconned to be considered a man amongst the tribes, which just isn't... I don't know how this guy is considered gay. This is an LGBTQ plus card, I'm not sure how. Ancient Bronze Dragon is apparently gay. What is going on here? Ashiok is gay. Aang is gay from Avatar? I didn't know that. Hold on. Ah, here. So they did the Pride Across the Multiverse set. Pride Across the Multiverse secret layer. And it's whatever. I don't know what to think of that. Why does this come up as an LGBTQ plus card? I don't understand that. So Raul Zarek, Blessed Reversal, Urza was gay? What is going on here? Who did this? Chandra's a gay character canonically, that's fine. And not that people, like, it's not, you know, oh, you're good with the Benson, okay, great. That means it's, no, it's not, I'm not saying put any kind of purity test on it, but. So there's this character. Her name is, what's her name? I'm pretty sure it's a female, but it's a questionable because they have like a beard and I don't know. Here's one. This is last year's gay pride card. Apparently he's gay. I don't get it. You get the idea. One out of 20, whatever it is I was going to say. It's more like 1 out of 20, if not 1 out of 30. Benson the homie. What up, Baza Weezer? Your lockpick? You changed your name again? Lockpick, I'm having a cerveza. You should have one with me. It's a Modelo, it's like a V8 with beer in it. It's horrible. I got burned for trying something new. This is terrible. This made me laugh. Talk about that's not offensive, Hot Dice. You ever see this? Hold on. This is good. This isn't mean. This made me laugh because I can't believe it's real. Here it is. You guys ever see this? Faggots and peas. Faggot. Hello, faggot. I'm not being cute. I'm reading what it says. I'm not gonna watch it, but I guess this is a thing in England. Faggots and peas. That's their chef say. Oh god, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm done now. Let's go back. Back to my safe space. %9 Voodoo Ranger beer. Nice. Got you fucked up. Yeah, those are good. Oh, this Modelo is terrible. It tastes like the V8 tomato juice. You know it's just British food. Fanny pack is a whole other meaning. Oh man, degenerate, right? So the Pride Month. Pride across the multiverse. Skyfall, Pride. Across the multiverse. Is this the whole set? Yeah, Pride across the multiverse. So they do a lot of these. It's just, you know, you can't pull. Oh, here they are. I forget what this dude's name is. I don't remember their name. So Raul got married. Fine. Alicia. This is just Asian fantasy style plane. Like Mongol warriors. Like Vikings, Norwegian, European Vikings had women who fought. That didn't make them men. It's just so stupid. There's this. We looked at that already. Collective Voyage. I mean, I don't know what pride there is in that. There's this. So you got the Aztec warrior princess. Likes to shack up with the Indian chick artificer. soul ring. This is a terrible looking soul ring. Mana confluence. They should make a faggots and peas card. How about a faggots and peas food token? Would you guys be into that? Nobody's allowed to get upset. I'm saying a food. That is a legit food. Oof, right across the multiverse? No way. Oh, man. Put on an accent. All beer tastes bad. It's the alcohol I want. It's all Soros. Every card needs a paragraph. That's nothing. Magic is nothing compared to Yu-Gi-Oh! You ever see Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards? Orwellian. George Orwell. It's a way of speaking, like dystopian, authoritarian. Who wouldn't want a faggots and peas food token in Magic the Gathering? Hold on, we can create a custom card. What's that website to create custom Magic cards? I spelled custom wrong. MTG cards. Cardsmith, here it is. You can make your own cards on Amazon. Get the back. Pop out chat. Go here. Design a card. Why aren't you working? I don't want to make an account. We're not doing that. Yay. Custom MTG cards. Make your own card. Community slivers. What now? This is all AI art. This is bad. Corporate slogan. Create. How do I create? I don't want to log in. Hey, yeah, say hi everybody. Woke MTG sounds about right. Yeah. That's where we are now. The free custom. Let me design. I just want to make a faggots and peas food token. Is that so hard? Change anything you want. Start creating. Why are these things all paywalled? Okay, somebody make a faggots and peas magic card. Did you guys see the UFO thing? I guess I'll cover it. So hopefully I don't get in trouble. So the US.gov or whatever released news about the UFO. Almost done organizing miniature paints. What do we think of this UFO thing? I think it looks completely fake. This is fake. This is fake. It's not real. This is... I don't know what this is, but it's... I don't know. We had drone technology back then. This is from 2013. This is a drone. Or something. It's the back of a drone, the back of a missile, back of a rocket. Look at it. It's got the points. This is the top. You know, you got to look at an airplane. Tail fin. The things on the side. Down there, it's a shit camera. I mean, apparently it's an unidentified flying object. Somebody's got a sophisticated drone. This is just the back. That's just the propulsion of it. And it's moving around. Like, I don't know what else to say. Yay. Total drone. You think so? I'm just not buying the UFO, UAP hype. I'm not buying it. The nearest planet, I don't even know the physics of it. Inhabitable planet, isn't it like billions, bajillions years away? Air pushing in all directions, that's the points. That's a good point. That's what I think all the UAP, UFO, UAV, whatever you want to call it. talk that's out there, I think it's all just, it's unidentified, it's like unidentified aerial phenomenon. Yeah, it's a phenomenon, unidentified flying object, whatever you want to call it. It's not from another planet. It's terrestrial. It's North Korea, Russia, Iran, China. It's some guy in his yard who made a fancy drone. What better way to test your toy to make sure nobody sees it, just sneak it around in your own backyard near a government building? Like, if I want to, make a sneaky sneak device to get to go, let me see how undetectable this thing is. I'm going to sneak it into my neighbor's house and make it fly around. You want to believe? So it's teleporting theoretically. I don't know about that. We live in a dome. Earth is a dome. Earth is in a dome. It's not flat. You better Habib it? What? But everything else, like, people, there's drone enthusiasts. People have been building these things for years. You guys ever see the internet videos of Jetpack Man? It's a guy who built like a jetpack, and he was flying next to airplanes for years, and they kept telling him to knock it off. It's dangerous and it's illegal. And then he disappeared for a while, and he came back after COVID, and they were like, "Uh-oh, Jetpack Man is back. Earth is Thunderdome." Yeah, I'm not buying it. So there's the us.gov, this thing. I don't know. Submitted a report of an unidentified anomalous phenomenon. All domain anomaly resolution office. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Jeep packs. Old Street Fighter. The Face Takers from Peru. I have not heard that one. The Union Fiasco. Oh, Hot Dice. This is my question for you, Hot Dice. Hot Dice, are you in the trades? I thought you were on like a hands-on job trade sort of thing. And you, there, Fossil Weeza / Lockpick. Are you in a trade union? Is anybody in a union? The Union Fiasco confused me because I don't know anything about unions in general. So, too long, didn't read. The people who make Arena, they want to unionize because they know they're going to get fired. Because AI is taking jobs. They don't like their work-life balance. They get what's called crunch, where they have to do a lot of stuff at once by a deadline. They're a bunch of weirdos, socially retarded, weird people who don't know how to manage time. They want to be able to work from home whenever they want. You're unemployed? Oh. That's okay. Remember the Rocketeer? Yeah. Hey, Francois, what's going on? So the union thing is, they want... Here, I'll pull it up. MTG Union. MTG Arena Union. Oh, you're making me go on Magic Twitter. I know union guys that have worked some union jobs. Oh, the page doesn't exist. They got rid of it. Oh, what a thing. MTGA Union. Too long, didn't read it. It's a bunch of weirdos want to get. Yeah, Hasbro hired union busters. I love it. Get fucked. Community is taking notes. Yeah, okay. I was a security guard, but my medical crap is annoying. Unionizing, yeah, they're just asking to get replaced. So the too long didn't read is they want to unionize because they don't like the terms of their employment, what they're dealing with, their working conditions. They don't like they have to do what's called RTO, return to office. They don't like the crunch. They don't like being forced to use AI tools. Arena's already a flawed client. Arena's already a shit client. And it's only going to get worse with these people and the crap they want. Unions protect lazy and useless people. I worked in a union shop. I'm not just talking out of my ass. It's just a fact. Where is it? Does that answer your question? Who asked that earlier? Theo Zombie. Unions, basically, they give you protection against things like layoffs. You get preference of your shift. You work certain protections. If you get fired, you can go to an arbitrator that can decide if you get fired or not. If you get fired, you go to an arbitrator and get brought back. It's bad. Arena survey came back and we're all going to play. Laugh and replace some of you. We're going to form a union to protect us via socialism and equity. Yeah, Francois is right. Me and Francois both took the Arena survey, and they got absolutely shit on in the survey how bad Arena is. And WOTC's like, hey, we're probably going to move on from some of you because this client is dog shit and everybody hates it. And you guys, the developers, it's your fault. Does that answer your question, Theo? I can't find the actual website. Yeah, here it is. United Wizards of the Coast. Mission statement. Our goals: improve work conditions. Seeks to address unfair decisions like RTO, return to office. COVID is over. Get back to work. Severe pay discrepancy. Discrepancy with who and what? Forced AI use. Well, that's the future. The AI use. AI is not great. It's not perfect. Remember, like, not that not that anybody here remembers this. If you're old enough, okay. But like the old cliche in the old black and white movies, all the ladies used to work the switchboards. Those got replaced by telephones and then cell phones. That's what this is. And more by creating better protections to advocate for our labor. Be industry leaders in workers' rights. Again, workers' rights isn't a real thing. Human rights, I don't like the word. I'm an American. The Constitution, the Bill of Rights, inalienable rights. But like workers' rights, it's at will. You're getting paid to work there. Somebody's giving you something, you're on their terms. You almost don't have rights. And there's OSHA and labor law already. You have rights within federal labor law. They want to be able to be useless, no consequences. Sounds like woke, yeah. Yeah. In the union shop I worked in, there was a guy who a guy riding a forklift hit another guy who wasn't on a forklift. The forklift guy who did the hitting, he got fired because he got piss tested. There was marijuana in his system. He went to an arbitrator and got brought back. Another guy threatened to bring in a firearm and shoot somebody. The job he was on, and they can bid for their jobs, they can pick jobs. And if you didn't get a job like forklift operator or porter or something, the most bottom job was you automatically got assigned to picking, which is building and loading the pallets. He was a picker, and the pickers got started to they rolled out, like in 2013, efficiency standard. They had to do X amount of cases per hour. He was already a problem for the way he was threatening people, and his efficiency was in the toilet. He wasn't making enough cases per hour, so he got fired. A bunch of guys got fired. They went to an arbitrator and got brought back. A massive influence on WOTC's games. We seek empower employees to work on high-quality games. Arena is not a high-quality game. Projects that promote the ideals we stand for. It's not your job's mission statement to promote your ideals. You're nothing. You just work there. Deal with it. I have ideals and things I believe in. I think human rights and I think, like international law is a joke, and some human rights are subjective and don't make sense. Like the ideals I believe in, I'm one of my ideals. I don't know if it's an ideal, but like Israel's not committing a genocide. That's one of my ideals, and I shouldn't go into work. But my ideals are Israel's not committing a genocide. I want my job to recognize it. That does not relate to Israel at all. Protect workers and their labor. Anything is considered labor, sitting on a computer. But sitting around and developing behind a computer screen, labor, really? I'm a guy who works, behind computer jobs. It's hard. I've had very long days. Labor, technically it is labor. Anybody who works, you're technically labor, but anyway. This has been repeatedly demonstrated by recent union efforts across the industry. Collective will and solidarity for our members. Aim to preserve our rights. Again, rights are subjective. Rights aren't a real thing. This is our chance to take power back. No, it's not. They pay you. You don't have any power. Delivering to the people who make and support MTG Arena, not the ones who simply profit off of it. You notice what this doesn't say? Nothing about like 401k or health benefits. There's no big picture stuff. 401k, pensions, nothing. They just want to be able to spout out and spout off and have a say in all the projects they're doing. The graphics of the arena are high quality. Everything else is a casino scam. You got people writing articles about you, Benson? Do I? That'd be fun. That's a compliment. But yeah. So, WOTC did not recognize its union. They had until, what, May Day? Which was last Friday. To do it, and they didn't. So, oh shit, I gotta do my Duolingo. That's just the way of the world. You don't get to unionize. Exactly, Garrett. WOTC is not a coal mine, yeah. Like, I'm anti-union. Like, I think the only people that deserve unions are firefighters and cops. No offense to anybody who's not one of those fields. And I was talking to a guy who was in the military, and I told him that. And he's like, listen, I'm in the military. We don't have a union. Why should they get a union? Like, fair point. Don't worry about it, Fuzzle Wazzle Lockpick. I love you for who you are. That's where I stand. That's the long and short of what's going on with this. It's a bunch of bullshit. I hope WOTC union busts this. It's like, alright, fine, fuck you. Seattle, Washington, whatever it is. It's a lefty state. They should pack up the entirety of Wizards of the Coast and move it to like Nashville or Florida or something. And just get rid of all the crap. Grazie, arrivederci. Salve, un gelato, per favore. I'm doing my Duolingo, don't mind me. They're in Washington right now. Yeah, so there you go. It's... They're not in a coal mine in 1890. I think that's what I was going to say next. What I've always... Hey, Krakening. Hey, Krakening, one of my favorite people. Krakening, thanks for going after that piece of shit who made that... People were threatening me on Magic Twitter. Made a threat towards me and my wife and human child. And then they blocked me after they made the threat, so I couldn't respond. And Krakening was like, you motherfucker, do you think we're not going to get the last word? And just got right in that guy's ass. Thanks for that. Oh, you're good there, Fuzzle Wazzle. Have a great night, man. Thanks for coming by. Lockpicks / Fuzzle Wazzle / Green Bean. I gotta start, like, writing your names on my wall. Yeah. Like, unions were great when they were founded. Like, back in the day, like, train, cable cars, like, 1800s. Like, they used to have to pull the cable cars on the train between cars to, like, get them to stop and make them function. People would lose fingers and get hurt, and in coal mines, and then there's like the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory in New York City, like slave labor conditions. They used to lock women and girls in these garment factories and force them into making money, you know, being paid pennies an hour and locking the doors. And one of the place called the Triangle Shirtwaist Company caught on fire. People were jumping out of windows. It's a travesty. So labor unions came out of that, labor protections. But even like things like what I'm going to say next is unions they're outmoded. You know, unions came into existence before OSHA and even like HR departments existed, or in like any real substantial federal labor law. So those three things already make up for what a union does. These people want federal law, OSHA, labor law, whatever, company guidelines, like this fair treatment of employees, plus an extra layer on top of that. It's just, you don't get that. No, you don't get it, especially in the magic space. They know they're going to get fired. They know they're going to get outmodded, and it's not going to happen. It's like Microsoft Excel replaced all the, people who kept like physical records, like paper record keeping. Hey, Nishi, thanks for coming by. Nishi, I was talking about you earlier. We have a new friend in chat, Sandro-san, Final Fantasy FFXI. I was telling him about your household. Everybody plays Final Fantasy 11, and it's wonderful. See ya, Nish. Have a good night. Fossil Wiza is Lockpick, Nishi. He just changed his username for the 8th time. And we love him for it. So, that's where I'm at. Like, I don't know why people... Ahoy there! What's going on, everybody? Hit the like button, subscribe. I want to get to 2K subscribers. Yeet. Yeah. Oh my god. This beer was really disappointing. It even has a tomato juice stains on it. Oh my god. Nice fit, bro. Thanks. Oh, man. Just... We're here to make things better. We don't want a 401k or health benefits. Nah, we just want to be able to push our woke crap and work how we want to work. I want to work from home even though I don't need to anymore. So, this is probably squashed. Plenty of jobs become obsolete. Lamplighters and CRT repairmen didn't cry. They adapted, learned to adapt. That fit comes with NATO rounds. My clothes? What are you talking about? Yeah. And it's sad. You don't want to see that happen to anybody, but it's just the way of the world. They work. Their labor. I don't want to take anything away from them. I've had jobs where I was handcuffed to a computer for 15 hours a day on prior jobs I've had. And, technically, it is labor. I can't really say I'm laboring sitting at a computer. I think they just want to be able to do whatever they want when they feel like it. I've had days where I... Here it is. WOTC refuses to recognize union. Which is weird because WOTC is a bunch of woke weirdos. Unexpected twist. United Woods of the Coast Union confirms that it was not recognized. Oh no! It must now seek recognition via an NLRB election. Roll with it, man. You made it a job. You're good at it. Thanks, dude. NATO. Okay. Yeah, it's just... okay, they did not. The follow-up statement, whether or not it's the case. Honestly, I just hope Hasbro squashes this. Because what's going to happen is, these people are going to get paid more. Does Daddy Hasbro? Yes. They're going to tell their subsidiary, WOTC, no, you're not unionizing because that's more money that comes out of the Hasbro budget for payroll. They're going to have to pay those people more. And guess who that cost is going to get passed on to? Us, the Magic players and consumers. I like Arena. Arena's good enough for me because it's the only way I have to play Magic right now. I don't have to deal with shuffling paper decks. It's convenient and it's free. If they unionize, they're going to put a paywall on Arena. They're going to make you pay monthly for it. They're going to take away certain features and paywall stuff. The price of physical Magic products are going to go up to compensate for this. It won't be good for anybody. Yeah. Remote work fears. Yeah, fucking... I can't stand this clown, Pleasant Kenobi. He's a doofus. Amid all the supportive, particularly on Reddit. Oh my god. Amid all the supportive messages for the Union, particularly on Reddit. That's like saying... all the support I've been hearing, especially all the people in Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, calls for Magic players to stop paying for new products. A lot of these people that are really into Magic, this is a drug for them. This is crack, cocaine, you name it, caffeine, addictive, unhealthy food. That's what Magic is to these people. They're not going to stop. As one user puts it, continue playing but stop buying. WOTC gets nothing from you playing. It's only buying. Yeah, right. All these weirdos want to go out and buy the newest thing. The statement was met with cynicism, as other argues that players can't band together in sufficient numbers to make an impact. Temporary dip in sales would mean nothing. Right. Closely monitoring the situation. Yeah, nobody cares. Buy the dip. Yeah, that's one way to do it. So I'm going to go over into something else about... I've been on about. I was, trending cards. Why are these going up? So I've been looking at MTG stocks on my prior streams. Gygax rolling graveyard. Yeah. Why are these going up? Trending? Norwal. That's a meme card. I have one of these. This is the best card ever. Look at this art. Abon Praetor. Have you guys ever seen this card before? Here it is. What is going on in this art? Look at this. The Easter Bunny with like a nude merfolk chick and a devil in front of this guy in a sombrero and lava. Like, what is happening here? This is on the reserve list. It's a terrible card. This card's type is actually Praetor. Originally it was Avatar, but it got errata years ago to be a Praetor. It's the first Praetor in the entire game. And apparently went up in price. Look at this. In 2020, the price of cards just started going up. Look at this. September 7th, 2020. It went up again to high. This is market manipulation. Being forced to sign something, yeah. Why is this trending? This is a meme stock. Does it do something? You may remove... Sack a creature, remove a 2/2... What? It gets a -2/2 counter. That's so weird. First strike and trample? A 6 mana? If the sacrificed creature was a throw, I'll put a +1/0 counter. Only once each turn. Somebody's doing something with whenever counters land. Chinese forced art. When art was worth half a fuck, yeah. So, Sandro is a relatively new player to Magic. Sandro, I encourage you to go to this website here, just Scryfall. You can look up any card in the game's history. Just go back and look at some old cards in the art. A lot of the old art is just peak high fantasy awesomeness. Including this. Why are these going up in price? Weekly winners. I don't know why they thought this is a good... So, I didn't realize this with a road. Destroy target creature or planeswalker's controller may search the library for a basic land onto the battlefield tapped. It's removal. It can trigger a landfall strategy. People at WOTC are so bad at design. I think they're too worried about DEI initiatives to worry about game design. And we got crap like this. I wonder if WOTC game design people to buyouts of cards before they design a card. Probably. Though there's a Desolator talked about it, and I think it's happening. People think there's insider trading with Magic. People that work at WOTC or have the know somebody that knows something. They go out and be like, hey, there's reprints coming of this card. And then people manipulate the market. I remember before Pioneer was announced, all these old things that weren't standard anymore. They were only modern, legal, and other Eternal formats. And they all started going up in price. People were like, what's going on? And then they announced Pioneer. Pioneer is Return to Ravnica up through the current card pool. The most current set now. Around the cards, most fan buying and playing most of my life, yeah. Okay, cool. So you're familiar with some of the older cards? Yeah, there's definitely insider trading. Seed, standard Bucks meta, yeah. Pelosi insider trading. Is somebody gonna break into her house and hit her husband with a hammer again? Because that whole thing was fucking weird. Professor... Black guy, okay. WOTC hates black people and doesn't hire black people. So to make up for it, they just make sure they put them on Magic cards. Well, we don't hire black people. We don't know any black people. We don't know what they deal with in life. So we don't do any of that. So, but let's make up for it by putting them on Magic cards, and that's what happens. Oh, these are all the... Bane, the broker. Okay. They mad, they immoral. Pretty much. Endurance, Frostfang. This website is really good. Why is Norwal going up? Made you laugh? Fane is in Mirko. Okay, Death's Shadow, right? As far as Benson's buyouts, this is one of my buyouts. My buyout target, I encourage all of you to get on board. Did someone say drink? Yeah. There's not many black people in Washington State. But people travel to where the jobs are. If someone wanted to be a game designer in a company like WOTC, they'll travel. So if you guys want some Benson specs and buyouts, buy yourself this card, Dwarven Pony. The Hobbit set is coming out. There's going to be a lot of dwarves. Get yourself one of these. Are you saying African Americans aren't applying to jobs in high fantasy collectible trading card games? Exactly. This is going to get commanders. There's going to be all kinds of there's already red and white dwarves anyway. Red dwarves, other dwarves. I'm telling you, even if it doesn't go up in price, like people doesn't see a lot of synergy, it's on the reserve list. It's not getting reprinted. People probably threw these cards away in bulk because it's a Homelands. Homelands are a trash set. The Hobbit does have the One Ring. Crackening. Where you been? The One Ring is reprinted in The Hobbit, but it's a box topper. And there's the whole fake art controversy with that card. So Dwarven Pony, buy it out. Even if you don't, it doesn't see tremendous synergy. There is some synergy. play a Blood Moon or Magus of the Moon, turn all non-basic lands into mountains. Give your dwarf or one of your changelings mountain walk and run your opponent over. Not on MTG. So even if Dwarven Pony doesn't see a ton of use, people are if enough people buy it in mass, they're going to see a market movement on it on websites that track movement of cards. People are going to think this is worth it, and they're going to see that and buy the hype. Oh, it's being bought out. Let's raise the price and resell it. It's going to do that. How much is a box of The Hobbit? Isn't it like MSRP now? These people are selling a booster box for $179. The Hobbit's gonna be a fun set. It's nice. I don't dislike this. What's another one? Dwarven. There's another Dwarven card I'm thinking of. I can't think of what it's called. I think it's Dwarven Armorer. Yeah, buy yourself one of these. This is on the reserve list. It's already $321. I think this went up in price. Discard a card. Put a 0/1 counter of 1 and 0 on target creature. You hate hobbits and MTG? Why? I think it works. It's fantasy. It works. This is a good one. Discard a card. Put a counter on something, and it's a dwarf. There's not a lot of cards that synergize with dwarves. Type line, text line. Oh. Okay, here's a recent set buyout. Bearded Axe. Equipped creature gets +1/1 for each dwarf, equipment, and or vehicle you control. This is Pioneer legal. Maybe this will get reprinted in The Hobbit. Bearded Axe, it makes sense. But this is a good one. This is a penny stock buyout. I highly recommend. Bearded Axe. It's an uncommon, 3 mana. A lot of these are around. I think do I have one of these? I did. I don't think I have one anymore. Here's a jank dwarf. Target dwarf gets +1/0. It's on a turn. Uncommons definitely matter. There's uncommons that are worth like $5 a piece or more. Here's one. Other dwarves you control get +1/1. There's too many printings of this and different art. But I believe this is a decent spec too. Becomes tapped, pay X. If you do, reveal the top X cards of your library. Put all dwarf and vehicle cards into your hand. Yeah, I mean, this is a good one. Doctor Who, I didn't even notice in Magic, because Doctor Who is commander decks and collector boxes. I don't buy either, and they weren't shoved into standard. So this guy's interesting. He's only been reprinted once on the list, but something like this, Dwarven Blood Boiler, reprint, something like this is worth getting more of. Dwarven Pony's back. Oh, here's a good one. Get yourself some of these. Prosperous Innkeeper, I believe, is a halfling. We can look that up, though. Dwarves. I don't think there's a dwarf lord. Yeah, you got her. Other dwarves you control get +1/0. She's $2 right now. I think there's room for this to go up. Krakening! Thank you, man. Thanks, my dude. Yeah, so there's not a lot of dwarf tribal support. This is going to be something to look out for. This is a common. 45 cents. Gets +1/1 for each other creature named 7 dwarves you control. A deck can have any number of... have up to 7 cards named 7 dwarves. Nah, this one's going to be kind of whack. I don't think they're going to reprint this in The Hobbit. The Hobbit isn't Snow White. So there's that. Who is this from? Oteria? What? Alright, this might be something worth looking at if you want to do some magic specs. Tap 3 untapped dwarves you control rather than pay its mana cost. It gets you dwarves. Not a lot of support there. But I was telling people in one of my prior streams, if you want to invest in Magic and have cards that retain value, the safest place is the reserve list. As of now, there's nothing... I think a reprint of the reserve list is going to happen. I think the reserve list should just get reprinted. The original copies of the cards are still going to hold value. It might not be worth $3,000. It might go down to even a few hundred, but it's still going to hold some value. Prosperous Innkeeper. Yeah. Here it is. Halfling Citizen. This is, yeah. It's got all the trappings of being a hobbit, but it's not. Prof blocked you? Oh, Professor from Tolarian community? Yeah, you're not missing anything. He's a weird... Professor seems like a weird guy. He's just down the woke rabbit hole, and he likes all those people. The Trans Lifeline, Trevor Project, that whole thing, and he cavorts with people like Jesse Robkin and the Spice 8 Rack guy. Spice 8 Rack, the anti-Semitic Marxist communist. You know, anyway. The Innkeeper, pretty solid. What's... trying to think of the various Elvis... what's a champion? Elvis Champion. Champion? Is it Elvis Champion? This card, holy moly. This thing is not lost. Hey, I've never seen that before. What is this? Wow. So Elvis Champion. I was thinking about Lord of the Rings, the various tribes, elves. He has to pander to stay in business. That's so pathetic, though. So, Elvis Champion. I'm thinking of Lord of the Rings. You got hobbits, dwarves. I know elves are in the movies. Yeah, they meet Elrond, so there's elves. So if you want elf stuff, Elvis Champion. We're gonna get Goblin and Orcs probably. So, what, Goblin King? Let's get yourself an Elvis Champion. Get yourself a Goblin King. Pick up these penny stocks like this and just sit on them. The old art Goblin King is just sexy. The only Lord of the Rings magic I got, I don't know if you can see them behind me. I have the Hobbit, Lord of the Rings starter decks. That's all I got. I got them for Christmas in 2024. There's a box opening of it on my channel from way back when. The audio was terrible. That was one of the first pack openings I did on my channel. Some of the signals, if you want to... Oh, let me see if I can find it. Lord of the Rings starter deck. The Rings... Tales of Middle-earth. The Lord of the Rings starter decks. Cards sealed. Oh. Oh, the case. Okay. Collector booster case. Who the fuck is buying a case of collector boosters for $40,000? Have a good night, Sandro. It's nice meeting you. Hit that notification bell. You come back anytime. Goblin Bling, winning goblining. I love that, Megs. Thank you, Sandro. Appreciate you keeping it real on that dialogue. That was fun. So Lord of the Rings set boosters, low of 386. The gift bundle, $400. I remember when this was like $70 at Target, and the bundle and the gift bundle. I did not buy one. I should have. See, what I'm looking for here is the starter decks. The starter decks, the singles in those actually hold up pretty well. Holy moly. Wowee. This is $98. So the cards in this actually hold a lot of value. Let's see, I want to look at something. What's that here? Amazon.com. Let's see. Lord of the Rings MTG. I don't have this open. I'm just looking at it. So I'm looking at Amazon off to the side. Amazon has, well, The Hobbit, $209 per box. Lord of the Rings, Middle-earth is $315. They don't even sell those anymore. Wow. I can't even find it. Starter deck. Okay, it's not here. What? What? It's not even... What? It doesn't matter. Alright, let's go to Card Kingdom. Lord of the Rings. Starter kit. It's $54. The value in these is pretty good. So, Lidless Eye. This printing... No. What? Show all versions. If this is $47, I'm going to trade this in for store credit right now. What? No, this is the extended art. Oh, it's foilable. Okay. Ah, okay. This is $6. This comes in the starter deck. Anyway, MTG stocks. Oh, wrong website. MTGstocks.com. Okay. I don't believe that this art card is worth $30. I've never bet anybody into art cards. Anybody? Is anybody here into art cards? Oh my god. Soul Ring. Probably serialized. What the fuck? Why is this? Confetti anime necropotence? Oh my god. Powerfully mentally ill stream title. Yeah, that's the state of magic these days. And the people that ruin it. How you doing there, toothpaste? What kind of toothpaste? I'm quite fond of the Sensodyne. What about you? Invasion of Theros? $5? What? Felidar Sovereign? No way. I don't believe these prices. This is stupid. Shiva, Rainbow Foil, Subtlety. World Champion decks. A checklist card for $235? What? Why? This is artificial. So, that's how you tell this is fake. Somebody's selling this amongst themselves. Well, Star City Games. No data. Card Kingdom. No data. Card Market. No data. TCG Player. This is phony. This should be... There's no way to regulate it, but this should be fucking illegal in Magic. A checklist card that was worth like $2 is now worth... Is this the guy who died at least? No, it's not. So, what is the point of this? So phony. Hate some of these prices. Bog Wraith. Introductory set? Come on. How is this card always $3? Yeah, Bog Wraith is a fucking 25-cent card. You think otherwise, you have a problem. Norwal, what up in price? Is this a whale? By Oracle? Yeah, it has to be. Recons. How was your Friday? It's good, not a long day. My daughter hit a few good milestones, developmentally normal for her age. Really proud of her. And yeah, everything's good. All the things that matter are happening. I'm just worn out. How are you doing, Nishi? How's the BF's car after that hailstorm? Starter. Nope. Wait, what? Huh. Reconstructed decks. Sealed. Precons. Sets. Still totaled, but did he get a new car? Is he renting? What's the story there? Is the reserve list the thing? Reserve list. Handy list. Modern Staples, Paupers, reserve list. Here it is. Got it paid off and is trying to get a new car. God damn. What the fuck? So I was talking about this the other night on my stream. the reserve list. You can find value here on these things if you want to get some money in your collection. Not money, but you never know when old cards are going to pop off. Buy one up there. Here, we were talking about dwarves the other night, and Nishi gave me this one. Here's a jank dwarf spec. Again, the 2021 saw a price spike in Magic. This is a bad card. Some of these cards are just terrible. This is the very top of the reserve list. Black Lotus, of course. Dual lands. Wheel of Fortune. The Judge promo, Wheel of Fortune. What? It's an oversized Judge promo, right? Gabagool. Gabagool. It's one of my meme cards. I want one of those just for fun. King Suleiman is also one of my meme cards I want, but it's overpriced. I'm not going to pay almost $200 for a shit card that's a 1/1 for 2 mana that destroys an Ifrit or a Djinn. This is the most... He hates a specific tribe. One of these tribes they don't even print anymore. What is the errata on this? So, Entered land has, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay double planes. If you do, gain 1 life. That's interesting. Why? Look at this fucking guy and these muscles. This is my new commander. Power and toughness equal to the number of untapped artifacts, creatures, and lands you control. Holy crap. So if you pay all your mana, tap all your artifacts, this guy dies instantly. Wow. Untapped artifact, creatures, and lands you control. So you have to equip him. Give him like a base +1 from an equipment. And then tap your stuff. That's so janky. I love it. Look at this price spike. This is so artificial. This is fake. Card Kingdom? Hey, what's going on there? Vargas, how are you? We're looking at more Benson specs. You ever see this card before? Moraxis of Keld? Yankee Commanders? Yeah, I guess so. Look at this fucking guy. Oh my god. Sets. Mercadian Masks. I was thinking, I saw an article about some jank, like, what the fuck? He is not worth $53. He might be. Being that ripped and still janky. He says, well, yeah, if all you got is him and lands and you tap down your lands, I think he's dead instantly. So Squee, this is TCG player. This is so phony. What is he on Card Kingdom? Yeah, well, pre-modern is driving this up. What I'm getting at now is I recommend everybody could look at sets like Mercadia Masks. Basically anything that falls into pre-modern. And just start buying some of the jank cards for cheap. And hold on to them. There's some artifact I read about recently that was a junk card that suddenly shot up in price. Like, even look at all these commons and uncommons on this list. Rarity. Let's take out the lands. Oh, what lands are here? 93 cents for a mountain? That's not bad. I remember this card, Haunted Crossroads. Such a dog after the Urza block. I barely bought any. I got a bunch of masks as a kid, and I always liked the art. I still have my 4 copies of Invigorate for Mercadia Masks. I thought Invigorate was a trash card, and then they made Infect, and I'm like, this card is awesome, and that's why it's never been reprinted. Well, not reprinted into modern. Now, at the time, this set did not seem great. I remember this card shot up in price. 2024. This card. I remember talking with Brody about this. Search your library for a mercenary card, reveal it, put it into your hand. This was when Thunder Junction came out. This card, I was like, get on this card right now, because this is going to go places. Yeah, Mercadia Masks. I would love a piece of sealed Mercadia Masks. Like, just even one of the theme decks. Or the tournament packs. I recommend, though, what I'm getting at. If you want to just get some specs in your collection. Just get a few copies of a bunch of cheap stuff from Mercadia Masks. And just hold on to it. There's a recent uncommon that went up in value. Where was it? MTG Rocks. See if I can find it. News. I have the news app on my iPhone, and I have Magic the Gathering saved as one of my channels and topics. What is it? Reality Fracture, Mood Swings, Plagiarized Art. Yeah. Crumbling Sanctuary. I don't know if it went up in price, but there's an article about it. Love the free creature Cyclone Mercadia Mask, Sporazzo Legate, for example. And now he's a merfolk. Yeah. There's a pretty mean combo a friend of mine used to do. It was Sky Shroud Cutter. So this guy. I recommend all... Mercadia Masks and Nemesis had a bunch of cards that say if you have X, Y, or Z and this, you can play it without paying its mana cost. I recommend finding all of those cards and buying several copies of all of them and hold on to them. So you can do Sky Shroud Cutter. You may have each other player gain 5 life instead of paying its mana cost. You pair him up with a card called Kavu Predator. Whenever an opponent gains life, put that many 1/1 counters on him. Before Commander came out, me and my buddies used to play like 60 card decks, 60 card chaos battles, like 5 people at a table, you know, battling it out. I had a friend who had this deck, and he would pump out a turn 2 fucking 30-30 Kavu with trample. And I hated him for it. Here it is. Crumbling Sanctuary. Crumbling Sanctuary. For each 1 damage that be dealt to a player, that player removes the top card of his or her library from the game instead. So you could just find a way to recur pinging your opponent, and you could just make their life miserable. Let's see. Scryfall. I feel like there's a better way of doing that. Advanced. Sets. Mercadian Masks. Nemesis. In Prophecy. You may. Mana text. Mana costs. So all of these guys, the if you may, buy out as many of these as possible. I think foil's worth a couple bucks. What? No way. An original copy is $16. I have a copy and I'll sell it. I'm going to turn in a bunch of pre-modern trash and buy a Final Fantasy box with it. Here's one. I feel like this has potential. Ruse. If you control a swamp, you may pay 2 life. Give a creature 2/0. It's a free pump spell. And if you have something like Yawgmoth's Tomb or whatever, everything's a swamp. It's free. Yes, Barazan Legate. Yeah, I can tell this is a merfolk. That's obvious. Snuff Out. This is a good one. I think I still have some copies of this. And it's even been reprinted. So all of these cards, buy them. You have a foil. That's fun to say. I have a foil. Vine Dryad. I've never even seen some of these before. I remember this card. Dream Thrush. Scryfall. Dream Thrush. I remember this card. It's a fun card. Janky. Rouse, not Ruse, you rube. Whatever, man. It's not Ruse? It doesn't matter. I had a bunch of stuff. I gave away and sold chunks of my collection of just like general bulk, and I'm wishing I didn't. Why is the title of the stream about MTGA? It's kind of a comprehensive stream title there, B70200. We touched upon we and me, the host, touched upon the Magic Arena Union. We pretty much all hate the idea, think it's stupid. I'm not aboard the Arena team unionizing. How do you feel about it? You do not want those people to unionize because you're going to pay for it on the back end as the consumer. I like Dream Thrush. I never noticed he's turning the land underneath him from desert into flowers. Look at this art. This is just so cute. Invasion. I would love just like a pack of Invasion or an old Invasion themed deck just to have one. I had so much when I was a kid. And you don't know what you have until it's gone. It's the old saying. So go and buy yourself, everybody, these. What did I put in? Oracle. Let's see. Nemesis, Prophet. What were the terms I put in? Mana cost. Right? So. Sets. No. Let's go back. Name. Images. Text only. Sort by. Price USD. So misdirection. What is this going for? 46 bucks? Well, this one. Look at this art. This is wacky to look at. Cave in. This one's immortal. Like this one, I get it. Gush. This is a popper beast. Band and Legacy too. Land Grant. Massacre. Look at this art. You just don't see this anymore in Magic. Crovax and his cornrows. Got the Norg theme. I love it. So these are all the cards from Arcania Masks, Nemesis, and Prophecy. I recommend everybody buy copies of these on pennies on the dollar. These have only gone up over the years. Free cost, free cast stuff. A lot of these conditions for these cards are easier than ever to meet, especially with triomes. All the multicolored stuff that's out there. So I'm fine with paying extra for a union because WOTC workers deserve worker protection, especially considering the amount of revenue Arena. No, see, I'm not there. I don't think they deserve anything. They deserve a paycheck and like health benefits from their job, just like any other job gives. They shouldn't get special protections in an age of changing technology. I don't want to pay extra for a union. You shouldn't either. Why? The money's harder than ever right now. I know that's a nonsense statement, but people are hurting financially right now. Gas is $7 a gallon, and I don't know how anybody else in the chat feels. You're paying $6-7 a gallon for gas. Do you want your recreational hobby to go up in price all of a sudden? I wouldn't. I want an escape. Like, oh, what a shitty day. Long commute. I spent the last $4 in my wallet to get a partial tank of gas. Now I got the game I like to play, Arena, now has a paywall on it because these people are unionized. Not being fired for... that happened to a guy I know. He got laid off right before Christmas. He got told he was basically getting laid off at the start of the new year. And he had just had a kid. If he had a union, yeah, sure, we would have protected, but that's just the reality of the world. And it was a result of a merger. It happens. Companies fire before the start of... They fire before the start of the new calendar year, because that way they don't avoid for benefits and taxes. They want to unionize because the arena's a shit client. I think there is a lot of work. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of work on their plate because of all the constant sets and stuff that's in Magic lately. They have new turnover, update Arena every month for every set that comes out. Look, you're not entitled to your job. I know it sounds weird. Your job is a privilege, not a right. You're privileged to it based on your skill set. Like, you get a driver's license. Driver's license is a privilege, not a right. You get that privilege because you work hard and pass the test. Get the privilege of a good job because most of the time, in a lot of cases, you went to school, worked hard. You don't have a right to a job, though. I think you have a right to dignity, but in my mind, dignity is not being physically beaten and ostracized, like that kind of dignity. And not that you shouldn't have dignified work or be treated undignifiably at work. I just don't think these guys aren't labor. Somebody said earlier, these guys aren't laboring in a coal mine. They're computers at a desk. They're not computers at a desk. I don't mean to trivialize them. They're saying they are computers at a desk doesn't make sense. They sit behind a laptop screen all day. To my knowledge, that's my understanding of it. And that kind of job should not be unionized. You don't want to unionize menial labor. Everybody's unionizing now. Starbucks, McDonald's, and blah 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 blah. And I appreciate you being straight there, B70200, and not being, some people come in ready to attack. I've gotten threatened on Magic Twitter just for being like, hey, I don't like this. This is dumb. Did I say it's menial? I mean, it's not a menial job. Like, I would say something that's like not a lot of value added, like working at Starbucks. You don't want to. My problem is, you don't want to unionize all these jobs that are really not moving up the value chain. People want better chances of promotions, and like, I don't know. I just don't agree with it. I don't want to have to pay more. The price of Magic's going to go up. They might put a monthly fee on Arena or something. As someone who works within computer science, it's not a menial, easy job to do. Okay, well, I don't mean to trivialize it, and I apologize if you feel that way. If I sounded like that, that's not why I shouldn't have said that. If that's what I said. I don't know if the work is menial, but no, man, they deserve shit. Nothing to do with deserve. Imagine that. Deserves never be fired. Yeah, that's the thing. I've seen it. I've worked in a union shop. It protected a lot of lazy, shitty people. Everyone knows people who have no threat of being fired or lazy. Yeah. The tenured teacher, the building full of middle-aged government employees who barely know how to work their own computers. I work with a lady like that currently. She doesn't know how to do anything but make a basic chart on Excel. And she's the director or manager, whatever he is. She's my boss, and I'm smarter than her. Dumbass old boomer that likes to play pickleball on weekends. Seek my own happiness, that's all. I didn't never be fired, but being fired at the end of the year profit margin is certainly not the way to go. That's very commonplace, unfortunately, and it sucks. It's cold, it's wrong. It doesn't create a good culture, but they know that they fire that person, they can bring in somebody else, maybe at a lower rate at the start of the new year. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way things go. It's just reality. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't want... Arena's my only way of paying Magic. Of playing Magic currently. And paying, I missed the boat, but I don't want to have to... what if they paywall Arena? Arena has a monthly fee on it now to make up for these extra... The pay raises all these people got. Paid. I'm guessing they already have PTO, vacation, benefits. Like, it just seems like... You notice their mission statement doesn't say anything about better... like a 401k, a pension, better health benefits. We want to have a say in our projects. We don't like having to return to office. It's like change age to drive, vote, draft an adult at 25, heck to 40. And B70200, no, just don't take it as anybody dogpiling. It's just the guys working in Arena are not kids. And I think Arena is a trash client. I put that on. How do I know these people aren't slacking off? There's people on Arena, it's happened to me and friends, where somebody plays 2 basic lands in 1 turn without playing a spell. Probably the best time of the year to be hired, too. Yeah. And, one thing I thought of, Hasbro is about to fuck, I think, did they already move? So, I gotta make a channel video about this. Hasbro is leaving Providence, Rhode Island, where its headquarters has been for a very long time. And nobody said a word about it, to my knowledge. No petitions. Yeah, Hasbro plans to leave Rhode Island after 2026 fourth quarter. I don't see any petitions. It's in Pawtucket. Never mind. They're moving their corporate headquarters from Pawtucket, Rhode Island to Boston. Pawtucket's a small city in Rhode Island. City/town. I don't see anybody petitioning and trying to unionize and do anything about that. Nobody gives a shit. It's Hasbro. Like, everyone gets set in severance, yeah. MTGA, Jimmy Hoffa. The only good thing that will come out of a union, an MTGA leader paycheck, dark dealings. Yeah, Hasbro's leaving Rhode Island, fucking over an entire state and all the people that live and work there. And nobody's saying a word. What about all those people losing jobs? The cost to and if these people, Rhode Island, Pawtucket's probably like an hour away from Boston. You could take a public transit in. If anybody's familiar with New England, Boston, Rhode Island, I'm not trying to unionize. I don't want to be in a labor union. I don't want to pay monthly dues to protect lazy assholes. I'm playing to see, not this $20. Pay $20, but the actual cost is like $20K. Yeah. Yeah. Move its office in downtown Providence. Yeah. Boston Seaport District. Does anybody have any idea how expensive the Boston Seaport is? With the Mr. Potato Head statues and everything, and nobody likes this. So, I don't see anybody complaining about this. Hasbro owns WOTC. And again, nobody's saying anything. Cardboard, broken down cars, now I'm a computer engineer. Good for you. Like, that's what I don't like about, like, trying to unionize Starbucks workers. Like, you don't want to unionize. Like, people used to be able to have a union job and, like, factory work. It is really kind of menial labor. Assembling blenders and microwaves and textiles. You're not really moving up the value chain. It doesn't create any incentive that moves up the value chain. So if we start unionizing things like Uber drivers and baristas, nobody's going to move up the value chain. They're going to be comfy in their overpaid barista job where they got a union card and benefits and union pay and guaranteed contract. It's in their union contract. They get pay raises every year where the price of the product is going to go up. To put in, yeah, exactly, $25 an hour, yeah. No union came to save your truck unloading ass, yeah. Well, the company I worked for, the guys were unionized. It's on a, yeah, I think any job you should be able to work there and get paid. But McDonald's, it's not meant, yeah. Nobody makes a career out of working for McDonald's, at least you shouldn't. I guess, what was their name? I guess they moved on. I hope they don't feel like dogpiled on and like, it tends to happen in YouTube. Everybody who they watch is somebody. They watch them as they agree with them. People have told me I'm pretty based. People tend to watch people they agree with, and I appreciate people who come by and don't agree with me and say it. I like that. What was their name? B70200. Some people are too lazy and unambitious to do more than flip burgers. They deserve to pay and live off welfare. Life is fair. Yeah. Yeah, like they say, oh, the cost of living, or you know, the cost to commute, and the cost of living, and wherever they might have to return to office, the arena workers, if it's the WOTC headquarters, that might be an expensive area. That's just called being an adult. You got to drive to work. There's a cost. Like, I don't know what housing and place to live like that, the real estate out there is. Don't eat from McDonald's when kids are in school then, yeah. Back to Magic. Well, it all ties back to Magic. It's all relative to Magic. It's about arena and unions, and all these things are real factors. Yeah, Hasbro, leave Rhode Island, new headquarters in Boston. You know, Boston's very expensive. Boston is not a cheap place to live. You're leaving, Hot Dice? Have a good night, Hot Dice. Always appreciate seeing you, my dude. I think we're in the same state, right? We gotta link up if that's the case. We can exchange Turkish insults at each other. You peasavink. Back to Magic. Buy yourself as many copies as you can of these cards that the if and may in them. Free cast cards, do not sleep on that. Especially this Outbreak, a nice tribal hate card. All creatures of the chosen type -1/1 until end of turn. Can't go wrong there. Let's see. How much is Mercadia Masks these days? Rarity card Crumb? What is Crumb? Oh. Oh, sealed. Okay. What? They don't have any data? Okay. Let's see. This is completely worth it. Alright, here's a fun one for you guys. A Mercadia Masks Precon. The highest I'm seeing is 60 bucks. These are worth picking up. Greedy stakeholders, now greedy union bosses stealing from the fund, and greedy employees taking MTG offline until settlement is... Yeah. What's going to happen is, let's say they do unionize. Get down to Fort Lee for some Korean barbecue. Ew. No, I'm kidding. I just don't like driving near Fort Lee. It's too crowded. Yeah, so if Arena does unionize, and their times for renew their contract, and WOTC and they go into the lockout, where they're like, no, we're not going to pay, we don't agree to this contract expires, they get locked out. What are they going to do? Shut Arena down? I don't want Arena getting shut down. It's my only way of playing Magic right now. I don't want to lose it because some piece of shit wants more pay and better benefits. Why am I going to get deprived of product because this guy's not paid? No, it's bullshit. Title Mastery deck. These are just awesome. I recommend getting yourself one of these. Are they on Card Kingdom? This is the tournament deck. You don't want that. The tournament pack is a good deal. Tournament packs give you, what, a chunk of like 5 rares, X amount of uncommons, X uncommons, basic lands. Card Kingdom. Card Kingdom? Have a good night, Hot Dice. Always good seeing you, my friend. Stop by anytime. If you have foil Mercadia Masks cards, you got yourself some money. So Magic the Gathering foils stopped being special at the first Throne of Eldraine in 2019. That's when they started putting foils in every pack. Before that, you weren't guaranteed a foil in every pack. So old foils are also like a pseudo reserve list because they stopped putting foils in every single booster pack. They started putting foils in every pack. Prior to Throne of Eldraine, they weren't doing that. So old foils can carry some weight. Some Mercadia Masks, that's fun. Nemesis. Sealed. I remember I got one of these decks as a kid. I got Replicator as a kid, and I thought this deck was trash. This one went up in price, Mercenaries, because of Thunder Junction, because of the Mercenaries. So $100, $60, $50, $60. And market average, a market price of $28 for a Nemesis pack. That's not awful. If you hit a foil rare of some kind, the pack could pay for itself. The union thing due to CEO salaries. Japanese CEOs took a pay cut when the company. Why not USA? Well, who's to say Hasbro CEOs aren't taking a pay cut? Who's to say WOTC execs aren't taking a pay cut? What about that WOTC senior game designer, Carmen Clomperens, who's out there on Twitter bragging, oh, pay transparency. I now make $160K a year, senior game designer. What about them? Where's their pay cut? They're out there bragging about it. And Carmen Clomperens, I believe they're a trans person. They probably got that raise because they don't want to, if they didn't get that raise, they were going to sue and say, you didn't pay me because I'm trans. That's probably what would have happened. And I don't buy that. They owe, like, the union thing. What do you mean by that? Disagree with the union thing. Like, the CEO gets paid $200,000 a year, so everybody should get a piece of the pie since the CEO gets it. The CEO probably has years of work experience. It is hard in those upper echelon C-suite positions because they're getting paid well for all their hard work, their degrees, their qualifications. The guys making arena should get a piece of the pie too. That doesn't make any sense. Foils are just cards in Pringles condition. That LGS that screwed me yesterday, a couple days ago. That was yesterday. They don't pay extra for foils. Japanese CEO. In Japan's an entirely different society. Japan is a very collective society. North America is not like that. The USA isn't, at least. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't... And again, that's just... I don't mean to lump it together. I'm going to lump it together for the ease of terms. Communism, Marxism, whatever ism. That's what that line of logic is. CEO salaries, they should get paid more because of what the CEO makes. That doesn't make sense. That would be the ideal society. They make a big chunk of money, so they should get a piece of the pie too. Like, should they get a raise because the profits are high? That's what incentives and bonuses are for. I've gotten incentives and pay bonuses after when the fourth quarter closed for prior year. Bonus payout for performance of the company overall from prior year. That's very normal. I don't know how that works in the developer space, people that do the arena stuff. I would imagine so. So they're probably already getting raises. You know, I don't know what to say to that. Look at this, a Nemesis booster box, a low of $1,000. Will you make less when sales are down? Raises will probably be... The year-end bonus won't be as high. These are fun. I want to get a replicator themed deck just to have it again. I thought this card was junk. This deck isn't great, but just the old art, the box expert, the wrapping on the box. I remember the feeling of opening that. I hate this card, Giada, Font of Hope. Oh my god. That's just... What's that, Doc? Replicacities? Replicaties? Replicas? Norwal mentioned, yeah. It's probably a meme stock buyout. Like, I don't know why it's up currently. It's $1. I don't know why. What it's being used in. Rock Lobster, yeah. That's from a set called Unglued. Rock Lobster. Cannot attack her. Scissors Lizards cannot attack or block. This card's ability designates what another card can and cannot do. So, Benson Spec, get yourself these cards from Mercadia. They're basically the Mercadia Mask block that have the You May. These cards have a alternative casting cost. If you meet certain conditions, you can cast this spell without paying its mana cost. Everything here, I would recommend. I don't know if this link works. Japan has this culture for CEOs taking a pay cut to keep the company afloat. So, Japan is a very different society. Japan is they're a very collective society, collective common good, and decency and honor. We don't have that here. It's unfortunate, but we just don't. Japan's a very homogenous country. Is that the right word? They're an island country. They have natural borders and barriers. They have a language and a culture a language and a writing that is not easy to integrate into. Someone that's French or Italian and Spanish can move amongst those countries that speak those language because it's a Latin-based language, have an easier time. Japan is very different. And it's easier to keep that collective society. Everybody's Japanese on the island for the most part. And, like, Hasbro and or WOTC CEOs, people, whatever, taking a pay cut to keep the company afloat. The company's not in danger. WOTC just announced that Secrets of Strixhaven had the highest pre-release volumes ever since like some other set. So like, I think that happens anywhere, maybe not for big investment firms, but every restaurant, B&B, gas station, dinner, open, taking a pay cut. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know if that happens in other organizations. Like, what's the CEO of Hasbro or WOTC supposed to do? I make a bunch of money, therefore everybody should get paid like me. Then what's the point of qualifications? I know people that work in finance companies such as BlackRock. They do hard work, a lot of long days. It's very stressful. They got a lot of qualifications. They have to be CPAs, certifications, master's degrees, bachelor's degrees. A lot of work experience required. I don't want to say entitlement, but the word I come to is entitlement. I wish there was a way to pull these up. Big unions are ass. I am part of one, and my dumbass coworker should have been fired. You just go, yeah. There's a whole community of white people in Japan that refuse to integrate already. That's a completely separate problem from the other immigrants. Yeah. What kind of white people are they? Just like Americans, Canadians? Oh yeah, the other immigrants in Japan. I don't know how real it is, the stuff I see on Twitter, but like, there's like a lot of Pakistanis and Muslims moving to Japan, and they are just like, They're a train wreck, those people. Norwal, get your Norwals. Homelands, so some more Benson specs and talks. All these asterisks mean that it's on the reserve list. You can buy one card, one of every copy of a card from Homelands for probably less than 200 bucks. No other Magic set you can get away with that. Like Fallen, like no other current Magic set will let you do that. Dwarven Trader, what's this do? There you go. If you want a 1/1 dwarf with no abilities, buy this. But if you want to shop the bottom, buy several copies of old jank cards. The reserve list, I think the reserve list should be reprinted. The case in point from, I always talk about this on my streams. I go back to some of the game's founding cards. Look at Iron Claw Orcs from Alpha. Average market price of $29. Now this doesn't have a ton of reprints, but it was reprinted in 4th edition. You can get an Alpha copy for 30 bucks. Nice horse, the short lady. An Alpha copy is 30 bucks. 5th edition copy is 25 cents. This is not on the reserve list. This card, it doesn't have any like modern reprints. It doesn't need it because it's trash. But the Alpha, if an Alpha copy of this trash card can hold value for being reprinted a few times, other high value cards are going to do just fine. New or old art? Iron Claw Orcs, did he get new art? Unlimited. Iron Claw Orcs have the same art. Another one to look at is, let's look at Singular Vampire. Alpha copy of Singular Vampire. On Card Kingdom for almost 800 bucks. Mana Pull for $1,000. Whoa. Star City Game, 800 bucks. Oh, would I want the reprints to be new or old art? No, I would like to see new art. Oh, that's what you meant. Oh. New art, because the old art will still retain some value. You can mix it up, do both. Like, kind of like what Magic 30 did. Had the old card frame and the current card frame. But look at Singular Vampire. It was downshifted to uncommon in the past few years. It has a market average of $420. Alpha Singular Vampire, $430. Let's call it $430. You can get a 10th edition copy of this card for 49 cents. So, a card that's been reprinted several times. The original copy still holds value. The Alpha and Beta, and even Unlimited. The Unlimited copy for 25 bucks. Well, retaining value, I don't think WOTC owes it to any of their players. Oh, let's not reprint his cards. I don't want Bob over there to lose money in his collection. That's not, WOTC shouldn't be thinking that. That's not the point. It does take away the collectability of Magic, collectible card game, trading card game. I don't even know what it's technically considered. They do not behold, WOTC shouldn't care about the value of your collection. Well, are you guys familiar with Magic 30? 30th edition? So another one to look at Shivan Dragon. It was recently downshifted to uncommon. An alpha copy. Low, 3,600. Average, 3,600. There's just not enough data out there. There's not a lot of these out there. But a 7th edition copy is 89 cents. 8th edition, 45. 9th edition, 45 cents. Dominator Remastered, 50 cents. Yes, exactly. Vargas. No, they can't admit the secondary market. They want cards to be out there for people to buy to play the game. The reserve list is a paywall around the game in a sense. You can't play these cards if you can't get your hands on them. No, I don't own any reserve list. I own very like cheap pieces of the reserve list. Like I'm talking reserve list cards that are worth like maybe $8 at most. That's all I've got. I don't believe in putting my money into cardboard as an asset. Because Magic's very niche, and they could reprint the reserve list anytime. Yeah, it walls people off. These cards are meant to be played. There's that whole professor did something about game pieces. Instead of collectibles, and some people got upset about it. These are game pieces. Yeah. $7K and a piece of cardboard, yeah. It's ridiculous when you think about it. Because as a kid, let's say you bought Magic Magic came out in 1993, it's this new card game at the store. You're a little kid, you know, oh, this game looks cool, let me buy this at the store. You're sitting on a concrete sidewalk playing this game with your friends, beating the shit out of these cards. Not thinking, oh, this is going to be worth $1 million someday. Like, no, that was nobody's mind. Maybe some people were, but I don't know, replenish a metal worker? No, I know. I'm not a high roller like that. I want to get a metal worker for my friend. I feel like he's into 3D printing and hands-on tech stuff like that, computers. I want to get him that card as a gift, but I haven't been able to find an affordable copy. The reserve list is just gatekeeping. It's unnecessary gatekeeping. People are like, oh, the value of my collection's going to go down. It's like, well, who fucking cares? Nobody told you to go put your money into Magic the Gathering. If you want to make money, put your money into real-life, big boy adult assets. Go buy real estate. Go buy precious metals, stocks, bonds, coins, stamps, things that actually matter. Yeah, or like a Monopoly piece that have Monopoly hat for $400. Like, think of it that way. Have the playable and collectible versions of cards, yeah. Well, that's where Magic missed the mark. Did you guys see the, so you guys familiar with the Magic 30th anniversary edition Magic? This came out in Magic's 30th anniversary, what was it, 2023? And some of these cards are... Oof. So these have special backs to them. They're not tournament legal. But I think people in Commander play them. People collect them for... They want to get a copy of Black Lotus in some form. Magic 30 has gotten... People are looking... It's looking better now than it was then. Like, it was kind of shitty. I remember at the March of the Machine pre-release, and we were talking about it. There was a little kid there just learned to play Magic, and I was like, yeah. 4 booster packs for $1,000. Some kid's like, what? 4 packs cost $1,000? And I pointed at that kid, I'm like, exactly. They got scared. I don't think they didn't want to hurt the value of. They're catering to a certain audience. Like, look at some of these cards: Retro Frame, Blessing. You know, these are glorified proxies. I gotta get going soon. I'm having too good of a time here. Sealed. What does this go for? It's not even listed. Ah. Oh, there you go. The box is pretty sweet looking. It's a cool shelf piece. But you could probably print out a 3D print a plastic cube, make a paper replica of each side of this box, and print out your own. Merchants have to move the products from abundant places. Yeah. So one pack of Magic 30 has a market low of $300, average of $332. I would love a pack of this to open for the channel, but I'm not about to spend $400 on a pack of unplayable proxies. If the Commander Rules Committee in all their wisdom were smart and actually intelligent, they would be like, all right, the Magic 30 promos are playable in Commander. Like, make it clear as day, buy that, get their blessing, and you could use them. Then these would all go up in value overnight. Alpha investments. That's the thing about, like, people see Rudy and think, oh, I could be the next Rudy. This is easy. People think it's so easy to do. Everyone turned into an, not everyone, but a lot of people think they know, they think they buy a lot of high roll and expensive Magic and it makes them the next Rudy or like some kind of Wolf of Wall Street card shark, and you're not. To make money off of it, you got to be constantly slinging. It's very hard. Rudy comes from money and has the capital to back it. You're not going to be like Rudy. Some people, if you talk to people in your play group, you're like, hey, there's proxies in my Commander deck. I use Magic 30 cards. In Commander's an unsanctioned format. There are starting to be Commander tournaments. Yeah, Rudy's very realistic. Rudy, he's funny and interesting, but his act just wore off on me. It's just like his donkey still in the chat. Rudy's PSA 9 chair he sits in, and his Oppo Taco Dumpster Fire, Barry Manilow's Coco Cabana, everything's got the QT shtick. I just don't. There's nothing he's gonna say to me that I really care about. I like some of the news he gives because he gives like realistic takes. He's not woke, which is nice. Just a normal guy and calls it as he sees it. I'm not a fan of proxying. I don't like doing it. You can honor the card, don't use it. I don't like the way proxies look. I see proxies as piracy. Like, why proxy when you could trade cards to somebody and get yourself the real copy? And I know it's kind of hypocritical what I said earlier about the certain cards, you know, reserve lists, paywalls. I mean, you're taking value. I mean, go trade your card, trade up, trade cards in, trade with somebody to get the real copy of a card you need. Put more things back into the secondary market economy. By that I mean put cards in other people's collections through trade. People don't realize how much crap they're sitting on in their collections. When I buy list the Card Kingdom, I'm like scraping the bottom of the shit barrel. I'm trading in basic lands. Card Kingdom, there was like a time where there were some basic lands they were giving like $1 to $2 store credit. Some tokens were getting me like $3 in store credit that I had several of. People were throwing away tokens and stacks back in the day. So buy list your shit. I'm telling you, you can make so much money buy listing. Proxy all the I win card. You work in a print shop, so I know how much it costs to print those cards. Yeah. What, to print proxies or actual cards? Like, I think, you know, you have the One Ring reprint. I think somebody came down on Dan Frazier and was like, no, we want you to use the original One Ring and just touch it up a bit. I think he was told to do that by the idiots who work at WOTC. People like Carmen Clomperens and those kind of people who have the people who run WOTC. They're a bunch of woke weirdos who have no actual morals except care about themselves and their own woke causes. That's my opinion. They don't care about any of their morals as long as their values and their needs and their values are met. They don't care about anything else. Paper, labor, and packaging. That's fun to know. Never worked in print shops. Timberwatch Elf. Karmic justice. Eye for an eye. There you go. That's some art. But, ooh, Savannah Lions. That's an immortal card. This is the first Ragavan. It's a 2-1 white drop. 1 drop white, 2-1. Can't go wrong. That's power. I got fan mail from the Netherlands by a guy who's... I don't think his account exists anymore, but on YouTube, his YouTube channel was called Savannah Lions. He sent me a bunch of cards in the mail from Europe, and I always appreciated that. A little channel gift. If you can find it on my channel, if you go back and look for it. And they even power crept this card. So here's a good example again of... So an Alpha Edition Savannah Lions. This copy of Savannah Lions from Foundation, market average of 25 cents a quarter. A gumball from a gumball machine is a quarter. An Alpha Savannah Lions is $2,000. A Beta is $700. So Savannah Lions just got reprinted in Foundations, not just got reprinted, relatively recently. And the original printing of Savannah Lions is doing just fine. Now, keep in mind, these high prices, they're very phony. I think there's a lot of insider trading with Magic. And there's no way this card warrants being $2,000. It's a lot of deliberate market manipulation to drive up the price. I believe people in Card Kingdom, like this time in 2017, it went all the way up. The average of 253. Why did the price go up and stay up? Anyway. So apparently an alpha copy of this used to be $164. This is very deliberate. What people do is... So I know 2017 with Amonkhet and Dower of Devastation, there was some cat synergy, but not to this degree. This is very deliberate. Somebody takes a card and sells it to themselves for thousands of more than it's worth, just to drive up the market. Oh yeah, I think WOTC insider trading. We were talking about that earlier in chat. WOTC insider trading, definitely a thing. Definitely a thing. There should be an ethics clause signed by those people. Like I think the whole Commander bans they did a couple years ago with the Mox, the Jewel Lotus and Dockside and all that, Mana Crypt. I think the Commander Committee people told their friends with shops, and certain people knew when to get out of those. But what happens here is this is maybe inside. This isn't so much inside trading. Somebody has an account on TCG Play, a very high roller, someone who has a lot of vintage Magic, and always that their day in life is constantly selling this. They take a Savannah Lions and they put it at $2,000 when it was only a few hundred. And then they buy it with their own money on a separate account and drive up the price. The only money they end up paying in the long run is probably a small transaction fee. And they figured that's going to be worth it to drive up the price. That's what's happening here. It's like fine art and like high value art pieces. There's an economist I listen to named Scott Galloway. He talks about how it's just one high-end dealer selling to another, back and forth, trading it back and forth all the time. That's what it is, and it makes it look like it's really expensive. But yeah, the insider trading, I remember talking, earlier in the chat I was talking about that, when Right before Pioneer was announced, I remember me and a friend were looking at prices of both cards. We're like, why is all this stuff from like Theros and Return to Ravnica and Innistrad Remastered, and why is it all going up in price? That's weird. Then, oh look, Pioneer announced new format, and all that stuff is suddenly back up in value. Pioneer gets piss poor support from WOTC and the player base. I don't think the player base likes Pioneer too much. They'd rather play Modern, which is a bunch of overpowered one drops and dual lands, fetch lands, and shock lands. Goldfish. Let's go here. Just ban. They need to fucking ban Badger Ball. Good. Movers and shakers. I never look at this. I used to look at this almost on the daily. Pioneer. View more. Oh, Modern back then. Yeah. I mean, look at these prices aren't really a surprise that some of these are worth money. I mean, Shocklands, not a surprise. Keranos. And this isn't even all Pioneer. This is Commander value driving up these cards. Torment of Hailfire. This, I think I have. Did I have one of these? Do I still have one? I hate this card. Molecule Rebirth. $15 uncommon. Unbelievable. If you want to make some money and buy other cards, go through your bulk, find your uncommons from Zendikar Rising, and trade this in. Oh, Sword of Forger. I almost called it Frunge and Frontier. Yeah, I'm not a fan of looking at these lists because it's obvious what's up there. Ren's Resolve is $258 a piece. Hot damn, I think I have some of these. What time to do another buy list? Cards, prices, Pioneer, price lists. Invasion of Innistrad, Elish Norn, Jingataxius, Sheldred. Yep. Surge of Salvation. I think I have some of these. Army of Whisper Hopes. I remember that. The bundle is $82. Booster box $166. Total format price. Daily rarity price. Do high to low. So Great Henge. Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. This is always going to be up in value. Escape Shift. Yeah. Emrakul, the Promised End. Heroic Intervention. Breeding Pool. Yeah. So one of my examples I like to go back to. Card Kingdom. I'm going to leave this open so I don't forget. Card Kingdom. Go to Zombie Army Token. This guy, where is it? It's a 4/4 Zombie Army token from War of the Spark. Where is it? Editions. No. Oh. Card name. Token. Applies. Look, this used to be worth some money. Some of these are. You can buy list tokens, the Card Kingdom. Keep that in mind. People used to throw away stacks of these. And I would pull them out of garbage at conventions and things. You used to be able to sell these. So I sold a bunch of these to Card Kingdom back in the day. I got like $3 store credit for a few of these. So token cards you want to keep an eye out for are tokens and emblems created by planeswalkers. Especially if it's a mythic, like some of the emblems are worth money. But this token, the Liliana Dreadhorde General is the only card that created the 4/4. So the high value mythics that create certain tokens, specific tokens of a paper copy of it, that's why it's worth money. Emblem. Card name, emblem. High to low. So look at... I don't like the foil. The masterpiece isn't a surprise. So look at some of the old ones. Even ignore these modern event decks. Swan Song. Like, look at this Venser token from the Venser Koth deck. What are these? So yeah, the Ral, Crackling Wit. Can I sell my emblem? Do I have one? Yeah, so I can get $2.93 for a token because the Planeswalker creates it. Nisa, check your bulk, I'm telling you. Card Kingdom's on the lookout for these because people throw them away. Sorin, Lord of Innistrad from Dark Ascension. Swan Song. 2/2 Bluebird. I bet it's worth money. So if you want to get, flip your collection, start at the bottom of the barrel and work your way up. That's what I do. I know it's penny stocks. You'll see some stuff in your sell cart they're only giving you like 3 cents for, but it adds up. You're going to pay the shipping to send it all the way out to Card Kingdom's headquarters. This is a buy list I'm working on. I'm probably going to do it because I want to get some Final Fantasy sealed. But sell them your garbage. Sell your ancestral recall. Sell buy lists. I don't know, anything. Sauron, Lidless Eye. This is from the Lord of the Rings starter deck. They'll give me $3.90 for something out of a starter deck. Bilbo's ring? Okay, maybe not. 4 great. You can't just build one? What would you do with that? Yes, this is Final Fantasy music. Which song is this? Distant World? Final Fantasy. I'm not absolutely in love with every Final Fantasy card, but I gotta get some of these. As a big Final Fantasy fan, I need some of these cards in my life. Who knows, if I get a box. Their booster boxes goes for $200. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Yeah, I know. I gotta go to bed. We went to the zoo today, Megs, and I'm fucking worn out. It is so hard taking a 2-year-old to the zoo by yourself. It is. Oh. Went for a walk near our house, and then I took her out to the zoo. The missus had to work, and it was, oh my God. Love her to death, but boy. All right, everyone, I'm going to end it here. Megs is right. Remember, check your collection. How about we start a petition not to unionize WOTC, Hasbro, Arena people, because they don't deserve it and they don't need it. Just do your job, adapt to the current world, and get over it. Because you want to unionize for not be fired or laid off because of AI. What they're going to do is they're going to implement an AI in their company. It's like, well, if you're unionized and they can't get fired for not, like, some kind of labor protections against AI, which they're not going to do. They're going to invest in any tools that's going to make their company more efficient. And they'll train you how to use it. And if you fail to learn the tools, you're going to be considered ineligible for the job. And then what? They should get paid and hang around and not knowing how to use the tools. You don't want it. It's complete dog shit. Anyway, everyone, check your collection, check your bulk. Remember these cards, the alternate casting costs. Dwarven Pony. I'm going to keep going on that horse. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know how I roll. I'm going to leave it there. So Megs, Vargas, Ace. Nice meeting you, Ace. Nishi, Dunk, Rusty. Anyone else and everyone else who passed on by. Met a lot of new friends tonight. Hot Dice, thanks for stopping by, my friend. Always good seeing you. Crackening, thanks for the super chat, my friend. Lockpick, Garrett, Francois, Screaming Onion. Oh, man, so many people. Sandra Osan, Final Fantasy 11. I am so glad they came along. Nice to make a new friend. Y'all know how I do. Anyway, back at it tomorrow. Probably a Final Fantasy night tomorrow because I can only do this so much. And y'all know how I do. Anyway, I said that about 10 times. I'm tired. Have a good night, everyone. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. And have a good weekend. Burn your union card.